Hi guys, welcome back to a new episode of House of the Dragon. It's episode 3 of season 2, The Burning Mill. I am very excited to continue this journey. As you all may know, I am a House of the Dragon fanatic at this point. And in the previous episode, I did go back and forth about which team I would personally choose. And yes, optically, Team Black all the way. But if we're going to go into the nitty-gritty of each side's pros and cons, I think both their cons outweigh each pros, and none of them are fit to rule in that regard. However, because I'm a big biased Targaryen fan, I'll go Team Black all the way, and Aegon in this regard is a usurper. And he may have said in the interview that his lease is on the throne actually, but Rhaenyra is still continuing to rent that place, so she's not left that damn place. So I guess your lease is not yet started, babes. So my thing is now, how are they going to get on from here? Because they started chanting on at the streets of King's Landing, that Rhaenyra the Cruel, this is the work of Rhaenyra, Jaehaerys's beheading, when technically not wrong, yet not fully accurate, but any option to really bring about misery to Rhaenyra. And the other major thing is Otto is no longer the hand of the king, it's Sir Crispin Dickface. Haha. How lovely. I'm so excited to see his policies. I don't see why a Lord Commander of the King's Guard cannot be a hand of the king. He's doing 2-in-1 role. I hope he gets a pay rise, the flippin' dick. So let's just find out what happens in this episode. But if you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. And let me know down in the comments what else I should be watching next. But on to episode 3 of season 2. Hopefully crazy as always it would be, but I've heard a great number of things that it's a really shocking episode or something like that, but not sure what's gonna happen. But let's just find out. And yeah, oh my god. Another thing I want to do is learn this track on every kind of musical instrument out there. Can you imagine that? Jaehaerys is now... Ooh, Jaehaerys and Blood and Cheese included in this tapestry, babes! Ah, the blood is coming straight to the throne. Yeah, now I don't know how ironic that is, but it's enough to be known. Oh, Geeta? Listen, Geeta, you and I should talk.
Can you even get that thing up?
Well enough for killing Blackwoods.
So he's a Baratheon.
Put the boundary stones back.
Well, this is a sight
Oh, did they move themselves
of
then?
the hound that comes to
Just
mind.
rolled their way over so Bracken cows can fill their bellies on Blackwood grass?
The Assize at River.
Fuck the Assize. And fuck you. This is our land.
Okay. Who's this though?
It's Bracken land.
This is Bracken. This is not Baratheon. Bracken.
Babe killer.
What did you say?
Babe killer. Targaryen, I see.
Your false Queen Rhaenyra is a kinslayer.
Your uncle declared for Aegon.
Oh, it's a Targaryen supporter, okay.
Aegon Targaryen is no true king.
Preach that.
Just as you are no true knight.
I don't know about that.
You're both craven. Little gods!
Well,
You wouldn't dare.
I think he would. Oh my god. That is neck deep. That's even torched. What did the windmill do? The windmill. Did I just call that a windmill? I called it a windmill. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my
He's
god.
the basest of villains.
I cannot fault him for keeping his oath.
Oh, they're being buried together.
Otto Hightower would never have allowed this.
Yeah, he would not have. She's so cool, babes.
Soon they will not even remember what it was that began the war in the first place.
Yeah.
That is easy enough. They usurped my throne. That is one answer. Or was it when the child was beheaded?
Oh,
Or when Aemond killed Luke?
that's Rhaenys.
Luke took Aemond's eye.
Or when Viserys courted Alicent.
What she did is not her, but the men around her who seek bloodshed.
She permitted it.
As you permitted the murder of a little boy in his bed.
Yeah.
Alicent is in King's Landing. Her son sits my throne. There is nothing more to be said.
Wow. That Rhaenys is pure OG. She is good. So good. She deserves to be the queen. The queen who literally never was.
Well, Lord Hand.
Oh, this idiot. Almost did. Oh my god, look at his thing. Oh god, it's like, he's like a Taylor Swift fan, but Hand of the King version. Like, with all those friendship braids and bracelets. Like 10,000 of them, and he's just got that on his armor. They don't even respect him.
Been tidings and
You've appointed new knights to the Kingsguard, Your Grace.
To replace those we lost.
The last one needlessly, some might say.
Sir Alaric was awarded the great duty of ending Rhaenyra's challenge. He failed to discharge it.
He failed because the scheme was rash.
Perhaps, Your Grace, but we cannot all hide in our castles waiting for war to come to us.
As now it surely will.
As now, it already has.
Oh!
House Bracken took it upon themselves to attack the Blackwood.
Blackwood.
Lord Samuel Blackwood himself is slain.
Good. First blood in our name.
This is nothing more than an excuse for them to indulge their ancient grudge. It's no true war.
Call it what you will. I call it war, and so will Dragonstone. What are we going to do about it?
Hand of the King.
We send a raven to Lord Tully.
Ah ha ha ha!
Lord Grover Tully is a flaccid old fool who couldn't control his cock and a cunny.
Cock and a cunny, what the hell does that even mean?
I will turn the crown land houses who declared for Rhaenyra to our cause. We will add their numbers to our own.
Who is that? Lord Laris.
And take Harrenhal.
Oh, that's Aemond. Sorry. What the hell?
Bold scheme indeed.
Well, the gods favour the bold.
They did not favour Sir Alaric.
What say you, my king?
Oh my god. It's like,
Vhagar will remain here to defend the city.
To war, then. I'll come too with Sunfire.
That is precisely why you must remain, brother. It's a brave thought, but we cannot risk your loss.
I'm as fearsome as any of them.
But you aren't. Your dragon is fearsome. You as an individual, you're not. See smoke? I'm sorry, did it just say see smoke? Missaria, I hope you... Yeah, you were the one that kind of...
I was told you turned back from your ship.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You saved my life. You wish to be rewarded.
As I would think, you would wish to reward me.
What price would you set?
A place at your court.
You said your earnest desire was to flee Westeros.
And you let me go. You showed me grace when you could have withheld it.
One turn for another, then.
I like that. I kind of like this arrangement.
That is worth more than gold to you now.
And what is my worth?
I love that dragon just flying.
I would punish the High Towers for what they have done.
Solid. That's solid enough, I guess.
They will be ruled either by you or by the usurper. And only one of you has shown yourself to be merciful.
I hope you do not confuse mercy with pliancy.
That's so fucking great, that dialogue.
Are they always like this?
Well, without a rider.
Sea Smoke has grown restless of late. We cannot know why.
Maybe he's lonely.
Exactly. Isn't there something about if the rider is like far away from the dragon and not bonded for a while, they are ready to just be, you know, taken control of or something?
Write to Prince Reggio. If he will have you, then go to him.
So
I'm sorry to put this upon you, but you have seen what may befall them here. I need you to be the mother to them that I cannot.
Oh.
And my sister,
I need Bailey here.
Because she has a dragon. Make this sacrifice willingly.
Shit, dude.
Your Grace.
Oh man, I feel bad for Rhaena. So she said Taraxis is nothing but a hatchling and Stormcloud. Demon! What is Demon doing? Is he in Harrenhal? Is that Harrenhal? Demon! Light up the skies, babe, so I can see clearly. Dragon! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hey, I am loving. Oh, thank God. Can we see Daemon fighting? I've been like waiting for this. This reminds me of Lord of the Rings, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, they are running away. I'm running, wow. Flying away from something. What is that noise? Is this like the ghosts of Harrenhal or something? Oh, never mind. I was a little happy.
I'm claiming Harrenhal.
Apparently so.
Whoa.
I, Sir Simon Strong, Castellan of Harrenhal, pledge fealty to Rhaenyra of House Targaryen, first of her name. Supper is venison with black cabbage and peas.
Anything vegetarian. Okay, that was easy enough.
I've survived many a battle. I do not mean to be felled by poison peas.
I'll admit that my cook's peas aren't exactly the stuff of legend, but poison?
Well, it's an easy way to kill a dragon rider.
If you've not yet surmised, you are welcome here.
And what of your lord? Larys Strong.
Yeah!
Larys Clubfoot is no lord of mine.
Oh, Larys Clubfoot. What the hell?
So no, you will find no loyalty to Larys Strong here, my prince.
Your Grace.
Oh.
Your Grace.
Harrenhal is the largest castle in the Seven Kingdoms.
It is also, not to be argumentative, in something of a state of disrepair.
Precisely why we must bring it into a state of repair.
Even if we possess the coin, my prince.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Your Grace. Houses Bracken and Blackwood have long detested one another.
Yeah.
The answer to that is lost in time.
Isn't it since even Rhaenyra was sitting to be like, you know, all that options of marriage options for her? Even there since then, right? Or something.
That would be Lord Grover Tully, but he grows frail. His grip on his bannerman is weak. They feel they can do as they please.
I will speak with him nonetheless. People should obey their liege lord, whatever his condition.
God, he's such a great actor, isn't he?
We march on King's Landing and take the throne.
The throne?
Ah.
Lord
Oh!
Commander, your host is mustered and ready to march.
Hate the haircut. You look worse.
So, Kristen, may I present my brother, Sir Gawain Hightower?
Oh!
Mayhaps, I should say. My Lord Hand.
Yeah, okay, so it is the Lord Hand.
Find my Lord Father, who served 3 kings faithfully, unseated as Hand of the King. And by a man from such modest beginnings.
Sir Gawain has volunteered to accompany you into battle.
We have a full complement, Your Grace.
Then you shall have a fuller one.
Ooh, girl.
No one is more delighted than I to march out to war with the Dornishmen. Sister.
Brother. Are they accustomed to Targaryen systems? Wink, wink.
May the Seven guide you. Good night, and lead you not into shadow and death.
Wow. Farewell, Alicent.
I thank Your Grace for her prayers.
Yeah. No more of that boom shakalaka action for a bit.
That her Lord Commander may go into battle with her blessings.
Oh, God.
In his heart.
Fuck. Oh, God. This is like that favored bullshit. Yeah, I've kept it warm for you in my bosom.
Your Grace.
Oh. Yep. Brother senses. It's called the 6th King's Guard sense. All that green.
Then we must press what advantage we do have.
And what is that?
Dragons.
No. If dragons begin fighting dragons, we invite our own destruction.
Smart.
The Greens will make the same calculation. We will secure victory with armies, not with dragons alone.
That was a warning.
Perhaps it is time for you to think about secreting yourself somewhere safe, while we remain here as a source of distraction for the enemy.
I don't like this.
He proposed
the
to conduct
sly
the war
look.
in my absence.
It would merely be a precaution.
It would be treason.
Exactly. Speak, Queen.
You are fortunate you took it no further.
Woo! Speak again and you shall be banished.
This council would do well to remember that their queen wears the crown of my grandsire, the wisest of Targaryen kings whose reign outlasted every other, even Aegon the Conqueror's.
Listen, basically, shut the F up.
It is for you to remind Lady Jane of her pledge and persuade her of the urgency of our need.
I love her outfit, I'm not gonna lie.
Tyraxes and Stormcloud are young and vulnerable. These eggs are even more fragile. You will bear our hope for the future.
Whoa, so she'll be the face of the Targaryen. Oh, Joffrey. Oh, Aegon. Aegon or Viserys? I don't know who's who anymore. Poor Bella, I understand her. I understand like how she feels she's not at all important, but and plus she's so far away. This could be the last time she's seeing any of them. You've got this, Bella. You are the future.
I feel sad about Jaehaerys. But I ought not to, I think. People die all the time.
Helena,
I forgive you.
Ah.
What?
For your little action, when you have to actually think about it.
I said that I forgive you.
See, this is the time you should understand what she's saying, and then you will bring up your unnecessary things when she's actually grieving.
There are rumors that the king readies himself to fly to war.
What is it to you?
Only that I think it would benefit all of us to prevent our king from being brutally slain by our enemies and his body parts scattered to beasts and his court come to ruin. Would you not agree? There are diverse rumors whispered on the streets of your city. One such is that your grace sends his forces to battle. Another is that his grace was outwitted by his councillors and persuaded to fly to war with Sir Criston. So the Queen Alicent may reign in his absence.
Oh.
With Prince Aemond at her side.
Aegon looking weak. Okay, cool.
Who spreads these lies?
Facts.
My father always said he had no use for a master of whisperers. And yet, I find myself wanting for one. I should be glad of your talents.
Of course.
Shall we escort you to the dragon pit, Your Grace?
I think mayhaps I shall fly another day.
Yeah, it does seem wise on reflection.
You could come out with us, my king. Sir Martin has a new squire that wants bedding in.
He's never fucked a woman.
You're sworn to chastity now.
Of course, Your Grace. Yes, Your Grace.
You need to do a little cleaning up before you take on the world, little boy.
Who was your grandsire?
They call him the Conciliator.
Ah.
King Jaehaerys. Look, I really shouldn't be telling you this. I'm the son of Balon the Brave.
Who?
Bastard brother to Prince Daemon. And the late King Viserys.
Ah!
Uncle to the one true queen, Rhaenyra Targaryen.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Balon the Brave. I've heard this.
Here's your other nephew.
All hail the king! All hail the king! Drinks for all, at the pleasure of the crown!
Someone that is the blood of the dragon should not fear this easily.
A little tame, but a good a place as any to get it wet.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
She's worth 3 times the price.
Oh my god! Oh.
Aemond the Fierce!
Are you sure you and Vhagar got the wrong brother. I think you should have gotten him. Oh, Abed.
One ore is as good as another.
Abed, hi. Wow, Abed. Glad this happened in my lifetime. Lovely. The letter from Alicent. It's quite pretty, that sigil. Like, for it to be that small. Rhaenyra, well, let us read it.
Sir Gawain! Help! Sir Gawain, our company has camped back yonder.
On the cold, hard ground. Which is why we make for the Bull, a tavern with an excellent reputation on the Rosby Road, not 2 miles away, if memory serves.
We march to make the first strike in the name of His Grace.
I assure you, my nephew will not begrudge me a night of comfort.
Not King, my nephew.
If it soothes your brow, Cole.
We're exposed.
What? Cole?
Get to the trees!
Dragon! Let's go, Bella. You know, with my eyesight, thank God you're wearing your armor. Burn them all! It is war indeed. Go, baby doll. Moon dancer. Glide, baby, glide. Woo! She's a kind-hearted gal, this girl. Doesn't even burn the trees. This is what I call a Targaryen. Looks like you shit your pants there, Hightower.
They know we're abroad, they'll be hunting. And we must move under the trees and by cover of dark starting tonight.
And no fucking inns.
Ooh.
Moving northeast towards Rosby.
Could you be certain it was Cole?
Yup.
'Tis Prince Daemon who ought to worry.
Prince Daemon has Caraxes.
Cole will look to increase his numbers, and he may call upon a dragon of his own.
This is why you must act now, Your Grace. Loose the dragons, root Cole out, and burn him.
I have heard your arguments and will consider them.
She is fucking proud of her, that. That's the face of someone being proud. Zebon, what's going on? My nose is blocked. What's to say they won't come in the night and just slit your throat? I know you've got like the 10th sense or some shit, but still. What the fuck? Oh my god, the ghosts of Harrenhal are really true, that. Ooh. I'll scare anyone off with that. Top of that, a blocked nose. Woo. It's that lady. One of the wives. You're gonna have sex with her, aren't you?
Yes.
Who is this?
Always coming and going, aren't you?
Who?
And I have to clean up afterwards.
Oh my god, Rhaenyra! Yo, that was phenomenal! This lady's what I thought was gonna be at the end of the door.
You will die in this place.
Do you really want Harrenhal? I think take Caraxes and burn the rest of it. Yo, that was so cool! It's so good to see you back! Zemon, having nightmares. Seeing things.
What do you know of the movements of Alicent Hightower?
Would you take her hostage? Or kill her outright?
I would speak with her, myself.
No.
Killing her would be easier.
Exactly. She's beyond explanation.
I must see her. Face to face.
What?
She goes nowhere without many eyes watching her.
And the dragon and Vega.
Unless there are fishing boats aplenty in the bay. Daemon made the journey unhindered.
But if I'm recognized?
You may be surprised to learn it, but most folk pay no mind to a woman who has not dressed as a queen or lured herself with the eyes of men.
From experience that.
There is one place Alicent goes.
Where she prays.
Outside the castle walls, where you may yet find her alone.
Is that where you both used to go and pray? Subtonala! Oh my god! Rhaenyra cosplaying as Subtonala! Rhaenyra, this is so flipping ballsy of you. Oh. So to me, it sounds like Hindu chants here and there, like Vishnu Sahasranamam, Lalita Sahasranamam, Om.
No. I must speak with you. If I could cry out, your knights would find me. I would be taken or slain. Though not before I killed you.
And then what?
Oh, I have begun badly.
Oh.
We knew, even then, that men trained up for battle are eager to fight, to seek blood and glory. But you, I know you do not have that desire within you.
So you've come to surrender then?
My dragons are restless. They smell battle. But if you and I may come to terms...
There are no terms now.
Yeah, I agree with this.
Your allies turn from you and they hear of your depravity. Your hands are bloody to no crime I could never have imagined.
Your trespass was not mine. I am a mother too, and you have yet to answer for the murder of my son.
I repudiate that act with all my heart.
Of course you do. I'm usurping my rightful inheritance.
Your father changed his mind.
Oh, so you say. Mere hours before I left him, he had affirmed my right to the throne. A right he upheld steadfastly every day of his life after my mother died. And yet you will maintain that his mind was changed in an instant.
I will.
You lie.
She's a fool.
My father loved me, Alicent. And I believe he loved you, too. Did you betray him at the very last? When was your plan first laid? Was your ambition so keen?
He changed his mind, Rhaenyra. I swear this to you, on the memory of my mother.
Oh, she's mistaken.
I have been at times unkind, but never untrue.
She's beyond reasoning. You tried, Rhaenyra. You have lost your friend. I'm sorry.
What did he say at the end? Did he speak my name?
He was weary. It was hard at times to understand.
She's literally saying...
But he spoke Aegon's name. He said he was the prince that was promised to unite the realm. I desire peace as you do, but if it's ever...
Did my father use those words? The prince that was promised? Did he?
Yes, he did.
Spoke to you of the Song of Ice and Fire?
She doesn't even know what that is.
It's a story he once told about Aegon the Conqueror.
The Conqueror.
Yup! A dream that he had, that a long night would approach and a Targaryen should sit at the helm once it's all done.
There's been a mistake.
There's been no mistake.
Please, you can prevent this, Alicent. A terrible war is looming.
There's been no mistake. My father has gone from court. God is on the march, Aemon. You know what Aemon is? It's too late, Rhaenyra.
Alicent.
You tried, Rhaenyra. Honestly, can't say you did try. The little love that she has for you is what led her to not rat on you right now. that you're here, but you tried. It is war. It is war, baby. Woo! What at wow! This episode is the best out of the 3 that's been released right now. So I loved it. That was episode 3, The Burning Mill. Can't believe I called the mill a windmill. Let's ignore that. But what a phenomenal episode. Really, I love the ending. Much better ending than the previous 2 endings that we've had. So I'm all on board for this. Can't say that Rhaenyra did not try. She really did try. She used the last of her friendship bar and went in all, risked her life, disguised. Still no possibility of her convincing Alicent that this has all been a mistake. I guess they're far too deep, far too in, and she knows the way her sons are, the way Aemond is, the way Aegon is, and how like very war oriented they are right now. They are ready to like kind of kill, really, in the name of the first of his name, blood, as Aegon said. So even if she wanted to broker peace, it's as she said, it's too late. But I can't I feel bad for Rhaenyra. She really did try. She went out of her way. That's the main thing. And Rhaenys also thought that I'm a little shocked that Rhaenys thought that that Alicent could be all right with it. Not only the fact that Alicent is literally bowing down to the will of men, as she mentioned first, and she did say that, have you never seen yourself on the Iron Throne? So that's not specifically her, but her family, her lineage being on the Iron Throne. Wants to say that right now that Aegon is on the Iron Throne, why would she want Rhaenyra back on the Iron Throne now that they have spilled so much blood amongst each other? That Alicent has now, Aemond has killed Lucerys, and now that Jaehaerys has happened. What's Jaehaerys, sorry, whatever his name was, the little boy, sorry. Like, what's to say all of that is something that she will omit, and she's still got that soft spot for Rhaenyra. Like literally, she was okay with the charts going on saying Rhaenyra the Cruel. So that was a little like, Rhaenys, really? Rhaenys is the one? No, I think Rhaenys is smarter than that. She's been so smart. That was like, Rhaenys should know better in that way. Because she risked, like, for her to say that, and for Rhaenyra to get in, that's like risking the crown in a like a fluke of maybe a possibility that she might, end this, like Alicent. So yeah, but I just think that the dialogue was phenomenal, and then the realization that it was a song of ice and fire, and the story, and Aegon the Conqueror, and I think Alicent was like, oh flip, it could have been. I did not realize. And then it's like Aegon's actions and the way he is as a character, it makes so much sense. I feel like she's like, yeah, that makes so much sense that it can't be my son. It seems like that he's an idiot. Pretty sure he was talking about Aegon the Conqueror. So it's like that. Yeah, I'll stick to my theory there. Sorry, it's fully blocked. I'll stick to my theory there. Definitely not possible for Aegon to be like Aegon the Conqueror. This is Aegon, my Aegon. So any kind of like, whatever like rocks her boat really. And then the whole Baela situation on Moon Dancer, whoa. With Rhaenyra going off to Pentos, I completely understand that, but I feel for her. Yeah, I just feel for her really, really badly, I think, in that regard. But the other thing was, my other favorite part of this full episode was Daemon and Harrenhal. Wow. Like that young Rhaenyra. I love... It's interesting to see why it's young Rhaenyra. Because it's almost like not only is he regretting, it's like that decision of his is haunting him, you could say. Subconsciously, it's coming back to him. But at the same time, it's young Rhaenyra, like the first Rhaenyra that he saw after he came back. It's like the same dress that she wore when he came back from killing the crab, that crab guy. And he gave her the necklace, a Dark Sister necklace. So it's like the first time we kind of see Daemon and Rhaenyra's like... I don't know when she was wearing that yellow. I think it could even be when he was already there. Yeah, it was maybe when he was already there. Like when he gave her the Dark Sister necklace. It's like the first time we see Rhaenyra, like the innocent Rhaenyra, the 14, 15-year-old who's like, you know, and it's also the same outfit that she wore when, you know, she found out about her brother's egg being taken by Daemon, and found out about Alicent getting married to Viserys. I don't know if it's so deep, but it's like a little resemblance in the fact that it all started with that. Like, I feel when Rhaenys mentioned to Rhaenyra, saying that they also could say that the war started when you killed Jaehaerys, and whatever the young boy's name is, or Aemond killed Viserys. For me, I think subconsciously or like underlying foundation of a little plot is when Alicent got married to Viserys, and like that's when Otto started scheming. And for me, that's when the kind of like the rift started falling apart, like when he started planting these things in Alicent's mind. So it's almost like seeing, you know, to me, like young Rhaenyra sewing like Balon's head, like her brother's head. I don't know why, but that's what's coming to my mind. It can't be, I don't think it's that deep, I feel, but it's just it feels like that's what she would have been, like, you know, coddling her young brother, and she would have been there, like, you know, and that's that innocence that they could have been together. Like they could have been such a dynamic duo when it came to, you know, like conquering or like continuing the Targaryen lineage. And it could also it is definitely just like, you know, young Rhaenyra screaming at you, saying like, David, you are such an idiot for having done that. Like, why would you think that this is like such a good idea to tell us, like to tell someone random, you know, to kill, basically. But yeah, it's very interesting. I really, really liked that ghost. And then when that lady said that you're gonna die in this place. Ooh, Yahtzee. That's I mean, I'm not, of course I'm not gonna spoil, but I have been spoiled myself by watching the lore, so I kind of know Daemon and Aemond's fate, really. And yeah, like let's see what happens, like how they kind of really enact that bit. But I just love the Harrenhal, like the ghosts of Harrenhal and how he was haunted. It's almost like all his actions are haunting him, and getting young Rhaenyra back into that is such a very, like, a great play at how these things work, like how your actions come back to haunt you sort of vibe. And I loved that. Let me just like quickly see again like what the dialogue was. Hold on. Like the way she's sewing it back. It's like, you know, that gold dress. See, it's the same one. See, she's wearing Dark Sister. She's wearing Dark Sister necklace, and it's that like yellowish gold outfit that she had on when he put on that necklace. Wow. And his, like, Matt Smith's acting is like so good. Wait, I have not seen the dialogue yet. What does she say this? And I have to clean up afterwards. Wow. Like, so yeah, so like the dialogue, and I have to clean up afterwards. Like, that's what he does. He makes like, see, even the way that's, what's his name? Sir Simon Strong. He said that, my prince, instead of your grace. Like, he's not considered, he's almost like, not Aegon. Of course, he's not Aegon, but it's like how people don't really take them seriously. But he's like the rebellious one. He's like, you know, off, like, you know, doing whatever Daemon does. Like, that's the kind of reputation he's built for himself. And Rhaenyra has to like kind of clean up the mess that he makes always. Like, that's what she does. Like, from the moment when the brother's egg was stolen by him to, you know, well, the crab feeder to then everything really, like, and then, you know, try to swoon Rhaenyra and so many things that, like, you could say like a dragon, right, or a Targaryen would really do, a Targaryen man. And yeah, for like Rhaenyra to really sew back her future, what's the connection? Wait, that, so her sister's, so yeah, her future nephew's head, forgot, her future nephew's head in that manner, that to young Rhaenyra, it's like, oh, like, I love that symbolism. I really, really do. I think that's far by the finest way of explaining Daemon's conflictions and what he's feeling at that moment. And it's kind of like, I feel like the ghost is speaking truth and what he thinks in his mind. I loved it. Loved it. I loved everything about it. Like, that's to me was amazing. Then we see Baelon the Brave. What? The stepfather, the stepbrother of Viserys and Daemon. The bastard child? Okay. Hi, welcome to the family. Please tell us if you've met the rest. But you could see he was very scared to have been noticed when I got entered. It's almost like he was scared that he'd be burnt alive. Targaryen, my ass. So I don't know how true that is. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know. Then, of course, we have a lot of, like, you know, I feel like the dialogues this time around was so much better. Then we have Joffrey and Rhaena heading to Pentos with 4 eggs unhatched. And then we've got Stormcloud and Tyraxes. Love those names. Then we've got Jaehaerys is the conciliator, whatever, however you say it. Then we got at the start of the episode the Bracken versus the Blackwoods fight between the two. Then we've got 40,000 swords in Riverlands, and then of course Sir Simon Strong. That's the main thing, I feel like, you know, because that's his nephew is Larys Strong, and all that he said about Larys Clubfoot, which sounds like a sandwich, is, yeah, I feel true, really. So, well, we've got Harrenhal, which is a great thing, but how are we going to keep it is the main question. And, yeah, and then after that, we've got that entire, again, as I said, the Criston situation with his full new outfit change, haircut, like, Lord Commander / Hand of the King, like, means nothing anymore. Like, even Aegon realized that the meaning of King's Guard means nothing, which means that him being king, like, means nothing. Like, the word of chastity, the word of honor, the word to keep oath, all is like under ruin, which means that you're directly affecting the king's name. So clean up the house before you go outside and clean the world, babes. So yeah, and I love the fact that Rhaenyra cosplayed as Septodella. Loved it. But yeah, that's all for today. Thank you so much for joining. My nose is completely blocked. I can't talk. Look at that. Thank you again. See you guys in the next one. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Let me know down in the comments what else I should be watching next. But until then, stay safe and see you in episode 4 next week. And hopefully it's as cracking as this one. The episodes should get better because, you know, this one really set a good bar before the previous 2. So I'm super excited. And I love the fact that Eric and Arik were buried together. That's another favorite of mine. But it's not favorite, it's just I like the fact that they will find each other together. You know, that sensation. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, stay safe and have a great day. Bye.